In Nicaragua, beaches stretch for over 400 miles on two coasts. The blue water extends as far as the eye can see. You would never guess that beneath the surface, there is another Nicaragua, a place that is the second poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, with almost half the population living at the poverty level. Here at the Chinandega city dump, locals gather to collect food and treasures from the morning dump truck. Of the numerous gatherers here, many of them are children who should be in school. As they go through the city's trash, they find rotted food that looks acceptable enough to bring home for breakfast. Others collect recyclables and hope to sell them for a profit. Many visitors come here and leave with a desire to help these children, but only a handful act on that desire. In 1998, Father Marco Desi established the School for the Children of the Dump with the hope of paving the way to a better future for 90 children. The school has now grown to over 500 students, and with the help of Rotary International, over 1,700 children in local areas are looking forward to a brighter future. This 10-year-old 6th grader is president of her class and dreams of being a pediatrician. She has attended the school since pre-kindergarten and has enjoyed every minute of it. It was Father Marco Desi who encouraged this graduate of the School for the Children of the Dump and Betania Trade School to pursue his artistic and academic talents. He is now in his 4th year of college studying agricultural engineering, specializing in ecological products.
Welcome to Betania!
The Betania Trade School was founded in 2003 for the older students to learn skills such as wood and metal crafts, candy making, sewing, and their newest program, the Beads for Hope. These pieces of jewelry were crafted by 12 to 17-year-olds with donated materials. The most essential material, used for the creation of the beads themselves, is recycled wallpaper. First, the wallpaper is measured and prepped for cutting. Next, the students cut the wallpaper into triangular strips. They then take the strips and wind them around thin metal rods. They use regular craft glue to seal the strips in place. The strips, now formed into beads, are briefly inspected and adjusted to match the shape of the other beads. The finished product is then moved to the other side of the rod to dry. The bead-making teacher takes the students' work with her each day to her 2-room home in Rotary Village to apply the final sealant. It takes several coats to complete the wallpaper to bead transformation, and 6 to 7 hours each time to dry. What is your name?
My name is Jocelyn Gabriela Garcia.
How old are you?
60.
How many beads can you make in one day?
Hago 50, pero no me salen a veces todas buenas.
Why is bead making a good thing for you?
Porque es muy bueno, porque esto nos va a ayudar en un futuro. Además nos beneficia a nosotros porque nos pagan por hacer esto.
The Betania Trade School runs from Monday through Friday, a normal school week. Today is Saturday, and the bead-making students have come in for a jewelry-making lesson. The 24 students stand ready and focused as Rotarian Frank Hueso shows them how to use their beads to make jewelry for the first time. Today, they're creating bracelets and rosaries.
Okay. It's pretty, ¿verdad? Dame sí. Ya la hice, la mía.
Ahí está bueno. La tuya.
¡Ay, quedaron iguales, Betania!
Through an amazing transition, they start understanding the full magnitude of how their futures could change. What was your childhood like?
I grew up near to the dump, and when I was 6 years old, I start to grab the trash, bottle, vegetable, whatever thing I could to get to sell and help in my home. Since I was a girl, I dreamed to be a doctor, a lawyer, or whatever. So, but I never saw that I could be an accountant. I never saw. Yeah. A lot of people helped me. Rotary, people from here, from Nicaragua. When I was in the high school, Father Marco inspired me. Yes.
When I walked up to the side, I saw this mother and her child. The child was crying from a pain inside, a stomach pain of hunger from not eating for the past few days. And the mother also cried from a different pain inside. She was crying from the shame and hopeless feeling that she couldn't ease the pain of her own starving child. How can I help to save a child? Or will I turn my head around? Like I've done so many times, I've seen the faces of those children from so many places.
Creation of self-reliance, self-confidence, and a bright future starts with one little bead and one little child. They're beads for hope.
I know I just can't go on living like I'm living after hearing of the children of the dawn. Then I walked towards the child, and I saw her mother smile. She had found some scraps, some food that other people thought were trash, and put them in her baby's mouth. And then the baby also smiled when she felt relief inside. And then
The purchase of these one-of-a-kind handcrafted items helps Rotary International provide thousands of children with food, water, education, and opportunities for sustained economic development.
Like I've done so many times, I've seen the faces of those children from so many places in the world. How can I help to save a child? How can I help to change their lives? I know I just can't go on living like I'm living after hearing of the children of the dawn. Did we choose where we were born?